Hey guys, Derek Zan here with YourLifeVR and Valley Food Review. And as some of you may or may not know, my wife and I are having our 1-year anniversary this month. So, as an anniversary present, my wife bought me this beautiful propane-powered blackstone grill. It actually has a griddle top, but I'm using the grill attachment first because I wanted to see what it's like grilling on propane. I had to learn a lot about propane safety, testing for leaks with the soapy water, all of that stuff. Proper procedure, handling, storage, never store it in the house, etc. We can do a safety video later if y'all are interested in that. But I've never grilled on propane in my entire life, so I don't know what to expect. I mean, I might totally ruin this. Let's see, you know? So what I've got here is some marinated chicken. It's a Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce with a chupacabra rub, a little bit of mustard, and some garlic seasoning. Just a very simple barbecue chicken. And what I've done is I've gone ahead and filleted the chicken breasts so that they're nice and flat. That way they cook evenly, because that is one thing I did read about. Having an even chicken breast on a propane grill makes it easier to cook. So what I've done here is I've got my medium zone on the right side and I've got my low zone on the left side. So it's lower heat here just in case anything catches fire. It might still catch fire, who knows? Like I said, I've never done this before. So here goes. And I can hear the comments now already. Oh, he didn't do this, he didn't do that, he's supposed to do this and that. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, I also added a little bit of oil into the marinade so that the chicken doesn't stick. Well, I'm still here, so must be doing something right. One thing I do know about basic heat, when you are going to fillet chicken breast like that, the smooth side is better for going face down on the grill because it's less likely to stick and you're going to get those nice grill marks on there. So when you serve it, you'll serve that side up so that you get a nice grill mark presentation for whoever's eating. So I'm going to try my best not to move these. That's another thing, whenever you put protein on a grill, and this just comes from grilling with charcoal that I know, it's going to want to stick. And we're not getting any sticking. I guess our marinade did good, but it's going to want to stick. The key is not to move it until it has time to come unstuck from the grill. I'd say with these, I'm going to give them about 3 to 4 minutes on one side, and then I'm going to flip them over and give them about 3 to 4 minutes on the other side. And depending on how they look, like I said, we're not getting too fancy with this. We're just trying to cook some chicken breasts on the grill. I'm going to check them out and see how they look. So that's it. Check back in 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, it's been about 3.5, 4 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and flip them over. Let's see how they look. Why don't we get a tight shot on that? I'd like to note that I went ahead and evened out the temperature here, because like I said, this is my first time grilling on gas. And I wasn't sure if they were going to catch fire or not, but they didn't, so winning. Like we got a little bit of sticking, but it's not too bad. Looks like I might have to flip them over one more time. I think I'll turn this down just a hair. Okay, now we will set timer, 4 minutes.
Okay, 4 minutes. Starting.
Gotta love technology, right? Okay, while those are cooking, I think this is a good chance to talk about tank safety. Just one really important thing. Never store your tank inside the house, and the reason for that is if for any reason you have a faulty propane tank and it does leak inside the house, propane mixing with air creates the right mixture for an explosive situation. Propane is also heavier than air, so most of it's going to sink to the bottom. Even if you have open windows in the house, more than likely that gas, liquid, is not going to escape from the house. When you have it outside, if your tank is leaking for any reason, yes, a propane leak is always a dangerous thing, but it's not as dangerous because it'll dissipate into the air outside, and you won't have your house full of propane. So don't store it in your garage and don't store it in your house. That much I do know. I did learn. I feel like it's important for anybody who's using propane for the first time. Like I said, it's a learning process for us too. And propane is a liquid or a gas depending on how much pressure is applied to the tank when it's in there. That's why I say liquid and gas. But yeah, there are a number of things that you should consider, but for now, let's just focus on the chicken and see how it turns out. We'll check back in a few more minutes. Okay, that's time. Now we're going to take a look at it, and I got my container just in case they're ready. But what I noticed when I look at this, I noticed that this, to me, doesn't seem to be as well cooked as this here. So I'm guessing that where you place it on the grill does make a huge difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn down the heat just a little bit, and I'm going to flip these pieces that I think need a little bit more time, because there's nothing worse than undercooked chicken. Well, except overcooked chicken, of course. So I know I risk running over those grill marks that I made, but oh, look at that, a piece stuck too. But like I said, it's our first time. This piece looks pretty thin, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. You know what? That piece looks good. I hate picking up and putting it back down, but hey, you want to make sure your chicken is cooked well enough, and if it isn't, of course, I'll bring it back out and we'll cook it some more. Now, when it comes to grilling, I've always preferred smoking, closing a lid, not an open flame like this. I like my wood chips, I like my charcoal, that kind of stuff, but this, to me, is really convenient. I like being able to come out here, turn on the grill, and just throw something on the fire. Flame grilled things are really good. Now, I'm nowhere on the level at grilling, not even close, of teams like, say, the Borracho Tailgater Club. Those guys, Borracho Tailgate Club, those guys are awesome. They really know their stuff. But us in our humble little home grills, I think we do all right with what we got. So I'm gonna leave these on for just maybe like another minute, minute and a half, and then we'll take them off. Look at that, it's actually charring. All right, these look about done to me. I'm gonna go ahead and take them off. All right. Take a look at that. That is beautiful. Nice amount of char. Now, of course, we're going to take these inside and let them rest, as much as I'm dying to cut into them, but always let your chicken rest after you're finished cooking it. So, let's power down our grill first. So I'm going to turn off the gas coming out of the grill first. Then, I'm going to close the nozzle on the propane tank. It is closed. Okay, now let's take it inside and see what we got. Okay. Let's check our first piece. I guess I'll just cut it here. Yep, I would say this was a success. The chicken looks nice and moist. It looks well cooked. And that is so delicious. I can actually taste the barbecue sauce and all the seasonings I put in it. Sorry for talking with my mouth full. Taste the meat, not the heat. I'll tell you what, that's some clean burning barbecue. Yep. Okay, for the record, I still love charcoal. I prefer it for smoking, for infusing smoke. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's the only way to do it. I know some people smoke with propane grills, but can't beat charcoal. But you know what, going outside and being able to turn this on and make something like this in a flash, I love it. Thank you, sweet mother propane. Well, I'm gonna get down on this, cut it up, make some tacos maybe. Guys, thank you for watching, and for anybody who is an expert at all of this stuff, bear in mind that I am an amateur, so I hope you enjoyed my quick video. First time grilling on a propane grill. Thanks a lot, guys. Please drop a like and subscribe to YourLifeVR.